what happened for the week. So starting with the S&P, we didn't do much on Monday, but then we started to sell. It's a pure gamma stuff where your options are not working. You need to be selling, and then you do have like a bit of a give up. As I said, I bought back my short here at 6,700 because I sold around 66.30. That was 4 weeks ago, and I managed to sell more at 68.85 and 69.25. So overall, my average was much better. I managed to increase it. Not a great trade. I still made money, but overall didn't think the risk reward was worth doing it. So we mentioned last weekend that actually November in terms of seasonality should be pretty good, and so far not so good. So market is down, so seasonality has not been working as usual. Government shutdown, so this is affecting the economy. We've seen probably 5 to 10% of flights in the US that could be cancelled in the next few weeks. I read somewhere that the cost for the US economy is around 15 billion, but there is a lot of noise. It's affecting some part of the economy. We are seeing as well, so this is one of the reasons why we bounced on Friday, that we might get closer to an agreement between the Democrats and the Republicans. So this is going to be a driver, because other than that, we don't have that many. We had as well the macro, so always looking at the macro picture and understanding, what are the leading indicators telling us. So as you can see, both the manufacturing and the services pretty much on the same level. So services were a bit higher, but we are back to the levels that we had a couple of months ago, and manufacturing is not trading that well. So overall, same picture with still a bit of inflation, and economy for this quarter is going to be good, but overall we are talking 1.5-2% GDP growth, which is good. Still a lot of earnings coming. Earnings season has been pretty good, with the magnitude not as good as what we wanted 3 weeks ago. And finally, this is what I want to discuss. This is the mean reversion. So this is your 50 days moving average mean reversion. This is exactly the same where you see here the sectors that on 3 months were doing very, very well. Actually, most recently, I'm talking about a 1 month and about over 5 days really have been struggling. So we are talking uranium, we are talking most shorted stocks, we are talking as well the Magnificent Seven. So pretty much, again, that doesn't mean that this is the end of the world. That's just a term that we are mean reverting. And as always, the question that can we go for more than that? So going forward, I think you will need to have the end of the government shutdown happening pretty soon, because otherwise the market will be struggling even more. So we will be looking as a catalyst at the government shutdown. Book the mentoring for 2026 and check out 4x4 course at www.duponttrading.com.